Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Strategic Mind, the Pacific. We're here with the invasion of Australia. Let's get back to where we were, I suppose. It's a big map and it's also a big mess. So, currently we got a couple of fighters over here. I think the first thing that I want to do they will never be able to reach anything. That's a shame, but that does mean I'm gonna switch up these guys' equipment for now. Let's go for the 150mm mortars. I'll keep the flamethrower, but I'll switch the Suki for the Type 1 Ho-Ha. Because it doesn't cost me any prestige and it gives better movement points. So I definitely want to take this over this here. It does have 8 truck movement points instead of the tank movement points, but I think we'll be fine. I'm just all about those extra movement points here. And I'm keeping the
samurai are always ready to do battle.
The heavy mortars, so that they have the extra range here. Let's do that for you too. This is slightly worse, although it will save some prestige, but that's not what I need right now. So for these, they have double attack, so I don't mind going here, doing that, and actually didn't perform as well as I would have hoped, but these guys are fleeing and they did level up. So let's see, currently they have only devastating fire and assaulter, so I guess overrun is gonna be pretty decent as well. A little too late though.
Everyone fears us.
Okay, they also still have a pretty decent attack.
Eternal glory awaits us.
Okay, they're down to 1, which is good. So these are regular army soldiers.
We will die if necessary.
All right. Yeah, that should be okay. Can't switch up their equipment for now. No. Alright. No other attacks for them. So that just defeats them. I still need to make those guys surrender, but I can't move through here.
We are the Iron Hammer of the Emperor.
Okay, so by moving my tanks, they should get overrun from this. They do have the overrun ability, right? Street Fighter, I think they always have overrun, yeah.
We will crush them.
We have liberated the army forces which have been surrounded south of Bamaga. Just a while longer, and it would have been too late. These men's lives have been spared by our actions.
Their lives, just like ours, belong to the Emperor. It is better to die for His Majesty while attacking the enemy than just sitting around, surrounded in a rat trap.
You are correct as always, Admiral Yamamoto. This is not all though. During the battle, we have taken over the American M18 tank destroyers. These are new anti-tank vehicles. I have never seen anything like them before. They are slightly damaged, but we have found a couple of Yankees who have kindly agreed to fix them.
If these vehicles serve you well in battle, it will be excellent.
That's convenient. You just randomly found a couple of Yankees that are willing to do that. Okay. Well, I'm not complaining here.
Fine, just tell us their location.
So you don't have a 2 range. Let's see though. After firing, gains 1 move point and moves again. That's pretty good. And let's go for resolute attack as well, so they actually get to attack first on 3 turns of the mission. Oh. Not 100% sure about their movement just yet, so I'm gonna wait a bit on that.
Entering the designated area.
Okay, it's there. Let's use the depth charges.
Have a taste of our power.
Okay. Oh, there we are.
Take this, you dirty rats.
It's behaving a bit strangely, but
Have a taste
okay, well, it's down to 1.
observing the horizon.
So just moving here and then using the depth charges, which should be range 2 anyway,
Which weapon to use? Guess this one.
with the new ability that I have, so should be good.
Sector clear.
1, 2, 3, 4. So moving down with them does not give me any additional targets.
Our
That's
strength is in numbers of
something I'll have to keep in mind. The problem is that there are also extra submarines out there, which is pretty dangerous. So
no one can
we'll have to be careful about that. Up here, I have a bit of an issue with these.
observing the horizon.
One thing that I could potentially do, which does look to be pretty good,
Entering the designated
moving in here will allow me to
Take this, you dirty rats. Targeting the enemy.
at least use anti-air on these two, which knocks down one of them.
Our strength is in numbers.
But
of
I actually think I want to move the other one down here for anti-submarine attacks, because I don't have that much. I have this submarine and this destroyer, which can technically go all the way down there, but I think it's a bit of a precarious situation, to say the least.
The warriors of the sky are at your command.
So this is definitely the most deadly unit.
The enemy won't see us coming.
Feel the power of the Empire.
And they're giving each other support, so that's always going to be an issue here with these 3. I could technically... I do have some units with boom and zoom, or
Who do you want me to kill?
not boom and zoom, the ability that breaks through the enemy's defenses like that. I don't remember what the name is. I'll see it in a little bit. But
there any
let's move in
targets?
here. And because these guys will have double attack, probably.
Firing.
No. Oh, it's because they already attacked last turn, of course. I did the double attack, that is. One thing that I do need to do as well is get a couple of fighters over the
The enemy is close.
units that are going to land.
They don't stand a chance.
Because the problem there is that otherwise they might not be able to land, which would definitely be a problem. So the thing is here, and I'm quite sure that it's gonna trigger Overwatch. So what I'm gonna do,
Feel the rain of fire. I've lost count of how many enemies have been killed.
destroy
He
you.
won't see us coming.
Oh, okay, no Overwatch, and then move on top of that thing. We need one more army unit to land.
Commander. We are going to win the fight.
Yeah, I can't take it back. I should have demined here. It's not that big of an issue, but
require assistance?
that would have been the best thing I could have done.
Imperial artillery at your command.
This map is actually pretty tricky, so
I see some
go in
enemies on the
here.
horizon.
Let's use some sonar.
Ooh, which weapon to use? Guess this one. For Japan, the Emperor. No one can stop me, except for you.
Right. These guys might go in there and still destroy that, so
Protectors of the
I'm not too happy about something like that. The only thing that could potentially happen is me blocking them with this. That might work. Otherwise, I might be in a bit of trouble. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'll move you in here. Use the secondary gun on these. Main gun here. It wasn't necessary to use incendiaries.
All guns ready.
Use another attack and
Engage. Number 1. Admiral Yamamoto sends his regards.
I definitely just want to get rid of the artillery
Our vessel is the pearl of the combined fleet.
first and foremost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We bring forth imperial justice. Gaijin's insurance shall ensure their death. There is no stopping us. Engage.
All guns ready.
There is no stopping us.
Kinda hope that would have cleared out these. Such a double attack is pretty heavy,
position.
but I guess it didn't.
Waiting for the Emperor's orders.
Let's see though.
We are the swarm.
I still have this 0 here.
Our fire.
And I mean, moving in here, it's just no good. With that anti-aircraft, that's going to be a bit of an issue. So I'm better off just trying to protect those places and destroying the fighters, which are also going to be trouble anyway.
The enemy is close. I can feel his fear.
I'm really surprised that it doesn't take that into account, like in the combat odds. It kind of looks like it, because I've consistently been getting more damage here than the results show, and I think that it's because they don't calculate in the additional assist from the other airplane, but I'm not 100% sure about that, so
On our wings.
I wouldn't really be able to say.
Bow to the gifts of the Empire. Pin them to the ground.
That's just kind of how it looks like.
Just show us the target.
Now, I don't think there was anti-aircraft up here. There's actually nothing at all.
Observing the horizon. Ooh, which weapon to use? Guess this one.
Are we fully loaded?
Well,
Bombs away.
I don't mind doing that.
Imperial Air Service. Just a few moments and we'll be there.
Although, wow, they're down to 9 already. It's pretty harsh.
Poor souls. Now they'll go home in pieces.
But I kind of felt like it was necessary, so. Let's keep you in supply, especially if you look at the fuel. I really need to get some additional fuel tanks on this thing.
On the ground, everyone fears us.
They have no ammo, so this is
Artillery
fine.
on the march.
Yeah, sure. Question is now where I drop these, so. Since I don't have the points, to drop them off anywhere else.
We are the Iron Hammer.
I might just
of
as well
the
do it like this. And
Japanese warriors are the most feared and deadly of all.
same kind of counts for these, although these units can actually move out here, clear those mines.
Eternal glory awaits us.
So they can get rid of these other mines on the next turn. I can move one other
Waiting
unit
from a distance, if you insist.
and move it out here.
Iron beasts of the Emperor await your order.
These guys can't attack anything anymore.
We bring the storm. Firestorm.
I'll start moving the subs a little bit south, but
With our
not too
aircraft,
much.
It is not necessary to come close to the enemy.
The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident.
This is also a bit tricky.
In unity is our strength. Approaching.
Although, I don't want to waste my bombers
The
by
weight of our
not
bombs
attacking.
makes me feel more confident.
At least not for now. The
Tactical bomber
secondary
is here.
bombers
Bombs away. Is someone
like
observing
this,
that area?
it's
What does the Emperor want us to
probably necessary to keep attacking.
What should be destroyed next? Will there be fighters covering us?
Let's get these guys
Those
back.
bombs are quite dangerous, you know? Those bombs are quite dangerous, you know?
Because for now, there's just not that many great targets.
What should be destroyed next?
But
We
maybe on a
carry the
subsequent
deadly
turn.
arrows of the Emperor.
Oh? How'd you see us? Looking for prey.
An iron horse is good. However,
No,
I
let's
miss
keep
my
you in
stallion.
supply. Oh,
They will feel the rain of fire. Time to say goodbye. Always first.
really? This carrier is
More
full?
guns than the entire enemy fleet, if you include aircraft.
Nope. I wonder how the game chooses the
Are at your command.
carrier that it has to land on. Maybe it's like the first clockwise?
Emperor's will guides us to glory.
Could be. Alright, we currently have 0 of the flags. So let's see what the AI is up to. Quite a lot apparently. Because I do... Yeah. Let me guess, they'll okay, they didn't... Yeah, they conveniently are placed right next to that, but we still have that last unit that could technically land. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, it's infantry moving in there. Wonder why the game does this, because I specifically told it not to show these kind of things, but maybe it still does so for the AI units. We still get to land. Please do so.
I have an urgent message. The enemy has
Come
started
on,
a
why don't you
counteroffensive
land?
From Alice Springs with a large
Considering the fact that Australia is almost entirely flat, the enemy is predictably trying to use their armored power. That is the power we must take away from them. As soon as we knock out the enemy's tanks, their offensive will be over.
They really make it extremely hard for me to get that objective to land there. These guys just stay where they are, and then these guys, for some reason, don't land there. They're saying, oh, there's 4 units left, but... now there's both night and rain. They don't give them ground transport. Super smart. Okay.
The samurai are always ready.
Well, if there's a new unit...
We won't let you down.
Yeah, because it's both and night and rain. The chance of dealing any damage is just practically 0.
Protectors of the fleet. Engaging in combat. We found their weak spot. Entering the designated area.
Even me right next to it, I can't see that unit. Wow.
Saving bullets for priority targets. We are the fastest.
Let's land. And now you can't reach it.
What does the Emperor want us to do?
Hey, it's Ling the Fight. That was the ability that was
With lightning,
talking about earlier.
feel the rain of fire.
Do you require assistance? We found their weak spot. That area is under our control.
Alright, I didn't expect that sonar
There is
to
no honor in
work.
hiding inside an iron box.
The samurai are always ready to do battle.
Need to give those guys some
We are descendants of the noble samurai.
trucks as well.
Our strength is in numbers of dead enemies. That area is under our control. Target acquired. Take this, you dirty rats. Greetings from the...
I have to say that
How'd you see us?
both night and rain is not the greatest.
No one will notice our approach. Too bad for them.
Take this, you dirty rats. Engaging in combat.
Okay, I do still have torpedo fighters technically that can take that down. But currently I'm just all over the map doing things.
Just put someone in front of us, okay? I prefer firing rather than moving.
Show us opposition, we will run them over.
New task. Great.
Yeah,
Seems like we have some work to do.
I hope we run out of
Maybe.
ammo soon. My sword is thirsty for blood.
okay.
Are we fully loaded?
They need to go back.
Just a few moments and we'll be there.
Nothing else they can do anyway.
Approaching. We bring death on our wings.
Because it just doesn't deal any damage.
In unity is our strength.
I guess I'll keep them in reserve for this turn, which is again not great, but
Approaching.
like I said, there's just not that much that I can do anyway. Clear out those mines, and let's start moving.
Japanese warriors are the most feared and deadly.
I still don't expect to take any damage from even something like that.
An iron horse is good, however, I miss my stallion.
Let's drop you off.
Onward, for glory!
Imperial spies. At your service.
That's the land of those units.
We delivered death. I'm sure you did reconnaissance before sending us there. With lightning speed.
At the very least, I still have the ability to attack enemy fighters, whereas they can't really do a whole lot back. So I'm doing okay against those.
Quite dangerous, you know. Things are going to explode. Just a few moments, and we'll be there.
Not very likely to be doing damage.
Will there be fighters covering us?
We carry the deadly arrows of the Emperor.
But I can still try.
The enemy's gonna have a tough time. We bring death on our wings. Explosions look like the rising sun. Good morning.
We have more guns than the entire enemy fleet, if you include aircraft.
Is someone observing that area?
Hmm.
Things are going to explode. Will there be fighters covering us?
What does the Emperor want us to do?
Move you back, get you out again. Need to protect this, though. I'm gonna have to watch out for that, because they still need to land, obviously.
We bring the storm. Firestorm.
So I'll still put a unit on top of this, because there's no other way I can...
Things are going. Is someone observing that area?
Our spirit is strong, our blades are sharp.
Yeah, there's no other way I can do that. Maybe I should have bombed there anyway. Well, they have one left.
We surpass pathetic Gaijins in everything.
Our vessel is the pearl of the combined fleet.
Right, so I don't even think that I'll take that much damage from these guys either.
Approaching.
I'll definitely move in close.
Our mighty weapons will smite them. There is no stopping us.
All guns ready.
There is no stopping us. We are the muscle of the Imperial Navy. Our mighty weapons will smite
Attack that priest.
and engage. We will win
Go after the
today.
destroyer.
All guns ready.
Engage, number one.
Despite the way it looks, I think the destroyer should be in tough shape.
The Imperial fleet knows no defeat.
Show us opposition, we will run them over.
Our guns are always ready.
What is this? This is a 0.
We are the fastest.
Do you require assistance? There is no honor in hiding inside
Yeah.
an iron box. Big guns are nothing without a fighting spirit. Ask the dead Gaijins.
Let's get out of there, tank.
No enemy can exceed the range of our guns.
That's it, though. Not a great turn, but because of the double penalty, very little that could have been done about it. So they should be dead. Or at 0. Oh, they're just landing. So I don't expect any damage here.
Erase those troops from the face of the earth.
We sent the enemy back across the Sanzu River.
Oh, right. How did that come there? It's like they just flew in. Okay. Well, to be fair, I would like those guys up there to go and land. Which they should be able to with this harbor. The tanks. Wow. Do it.
A massive American convoy has been detected off the Australian eastern coastline. It seems that the US has decided to send a large force in to help their Australian allies. Judging by the convoy's present course, it is headed for one of the southern ports.
I wonder what the American commanders are hoping for by sending this convoy. All our navy is concentrated along the Australian shore. I don't think the enemy's transports have any chance of reaching their destination.
The landing ships are accompanied by very strong escorts. Apparently, the Americans are going to force our navy into battle, winning the time needed for landing their troops.
Then let's foil their plans. We must intercept and destroy the enemy transports far from the shore.
Intelligence reports that an American tank unit is stuck around Burketown due to a lack of fuel. We cannot miss this opportunity to seize some of the enemy's armored vehicles.
Your urge to expand the Marines' tank park is highly commendable. However, the Americans will most likely rectify their oversight and bring in fuel soon. So do not delay.
You have secured the landing of most of my troops. Now I can continue with the offensive.
Yes, indeed. So you have destroyed the enemy armored forces that are currently moving around down here. There's suddenly also mines here. Capture the enemy tanks in Burketown. We're pretty close. We should be able to get that already. And then also sink the American convoy. Luckily, the weather is finally good, so I think we'll finally have a pretty decent chance at continuing with our offensive here. First things first.
Spirits is strong, our blades are sharp. We are ready to serve. Greatness
Let's
is
move you in
inevitable.
here.
This is the destiny of Japan.
Alright, this attack is
The Emperor's
clearly
will
not
guides us
good.
to glory.
Call me a can opener.
Not gonna lie, those attacks aren't great,
On the ground, everyone fears us.
but let's
Artillery
at the
on
very
march.
least
They will regret the day they came here.
move in there. Well, you know, let's just deal with
Yes, Commander.
something else first, because to be honest, I kind of need to look where that convoy is.
The entire enemy fleet, if you include aircraft.
Verifying the enemy's location.
Okay, it's there.
A battleship is like a fugu fish. Deadly, yet
And I need to sink at least 7 of them.
set the course. We are the instrument of the Emperor's will.
But they're just out of reach. So the real question is, will I actually be able to stop them?
Let us bathe in the wisdom of our godly Emperor.
Silent and deadly.
A battleship is like a fugu fish. Deadly, yet delicious.
We
So,
outgunned the
maybe
entire enemy fleet, if you include aircraft.
I
We were destined to serve
was a bit
aboard
mistaken when
this
I
magnificent vessel.
Verifying the enemy's location.
moved too much already. I'm not
All hail the Emperor!
really too focused.
Long live His Majesty, the Emperor!
Let's go after the anti-aircraft first anyway.
Look at those guns! They are huge!
Because if they're gonna land already, then I'm in huge trouble.
Our huge guns are about...
I mean, you can't really be expected to be able to do this within one turn. Sure.
Our huge guns...
Without knowing that the enemy is gonna show up there, obviously.
Long live His Majesty, the Emperor! They should not have challenged us. Gaijin's insurance shall ensure their death.
So, in a way, that is a bit silly. Anyway, anti-aircraft guns there are gone.
Be careful with the bombs. Are we fully loaded? Imperial Air Service. There better be targets. Is someone observing that area? Be careful.
Let's go
with
after the
bombs.
tanks.
Running away? Our bombs are going to catch up to you. Those bombs are heavy. Bombs, away. There better be targets.
I don't know why I wasn't able to attack the tank there.
War is our time. We will put things in order here.
Those bombs are quite dangerous, you know?
Okay, you're allowed to attack the tank,
Let's lose some weight.
but you're not even on the tank. Or is the tank below here? I'm just confused because the game is messed up.
There better be targets.
So...
Our guns are always ready. Consider them dead. Ahead of the wind, the warriors of the sky are at your command. One down. How many more to go?
Yeah, so... Okay, that's gone.
We carry the deadly arrows of the Emperor.
Verifying the enemy's location.
They have more armored units out here. I mean,
Those bombs are heavy.
Show us opposition, we will run them over. In search of a worthy enemy.
that's fine. I don't
This was
want to get too close to them yet.
There is no honor in hiding inside an iron.
We've managed to capture American tanks intact. Their crews escaped as soon as we appeared in Bricktown. I suppose our Marine Landing Force tank crews will be able to use these machines more efficiently than the Yankee cowards.
Of that, I have no doubts.
Sure.
An iron horse is good, however, I miss my stallion.
Yeah, you're a M4A 476. Not bad. So let's give you Street Fighter and Aggressive Maneuver. So
Call me a can opener.
I hope we run out of ammo soon.
you get to
My sword
clear
is thirsty
mines
for blood.
because you have that ability. And
We
then
are but an extension of the Emperor.
what I'll do is move these guys out here and you here and let the enemy's armored counteroffensive come to me. Although they might have anti-air, but I can't see that there now. And I do still have a couple of bombers
We are but an extension of the
that I
Emperor's
could
will.
use.
The sky is like an ocean.
So let's use this
we are
Overwatch
sharks.
breakthrough. Nothing.
Consider them dead. We are the fastest.
Well, don't mind if I do.
What should be destroyed next? Is someone observing that area?
They don't get any supply. Or ammunition.
Let's lose some weight.
Oh well, seems like they only get to bomb
To enemy lines.
once this turn.
We're going to send them our generous gifts. Imperial Air Service. Bombs away.
These guys do actually need to get back though, because it's
Your orders.
a bit of a problem right now.
The blood of ancient warriors flows in our veins. Onward.
The fact
for
that they are so
glory.
far out.
War is our path. Our spirit is strong, our blades are sharp.
I would like to get some for myself. I don't have too much prestige currently.
We will not let the Emperor down. A new battle awaits.
I'm in position. Entering the designated area. Take this, you dirty rats.
There we go.
We carry the deadly arrows of the Emperor.
Ooh, okay. Let's see though. I guess. I mean, none of these are super great. Let's go for another movement point.
I'm sure you did reconnaissance before sending us there. Hurry! We need to support our allies. Fire! Do not underestimate us.
Though,
Are you sure we should be on?
I wouldn't mind getting rid of this.
I'm in position. Engaging in combat. That was a
Okay.
perfect shot.
Torpedo.
Target acquired. Have a taste of
They couldn't fire anymore anyway. We destroyed 22, let's just say, % of the enemy units, though, so not too much.
for Japan and for the Emperor. This, you dirty rats. Checking that sector. Targeting the enemy.
Okay. Not too much
Warriors
action,
of the sky are at your command.
but
They don't stand a chance. Firing. Done. Where is our next target? What
Another
does
bomber
the
down.
Emperor want us to do?
let's go for overrun.
Those bombs are quite dangerous, you know? Let's lose some weight. There better be targets.
Anything helps against these guys, and I know they have this artillery and these bunkers, but the army units can't really break through regardless. They're just too weak to do practically anything.
We are nobody, unseen and unheard.
We can kill the enemy without even seeing them.
Yeah, but the question is, where should you move to? Okay, I don't think the enemy will be able to get all the way there.
Victory will be ours as soon as As we reach
Yeah, I'm not moving super far right now.
will not run away from us.
Our guns are always ready.
But it's still not bad.
They have 0 chances.
We bring death on our wings. Carrying bombs to enemy lines. Bombs are gone.
No.
Let's get back to base.
Enemy vessels are lurking.
Alright. Yeah, I want these guys just to keep close to whatever force I have there.
The Iron Hammer of the Emperor.
When dealing with armored vehicles, the key thing is who has the longer barrel.
What does the Emperor want us to do?
Alright, so we'll see whether we'll still be able to do this achievement or this objective. If they don't land within 1 turn, then maybe we can, but otherwise, I guess we'd be in trouble. Okay, well. Okay, supposedly we do still get to land them, so... Or destroy them, potentially.
We will not let the Emperor down.
Let us bathe in the wisdom
Ah,
of
okay,
our
good, good.
godly
I have a shot here.
We are the instrument of the Emperor's will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. Let's start
Closing the
by
distance.
moving you in here.
Engage. There is no stopping us. We were destined to serve aboard this magnificent vessel.
Hmm?
The Navy is the stalwart defender of the Empire.
Yes,
Approaching.
yes, keep going.
We bring forth
You keep
imperial
detecting them, I get it.
justice.
Are there new orders from our godly Emperor?
Verifying the enemy's location.
Our vessel is the pearl of the combined fleet. Guide team's insurance shall ensure that
Okay, that's a third. Unfortunately for now, I can only take down 6, and I'm very positive that my airplanes can't reach.
What's there?
So
all
I need to
hail
at
the
least
Emperor.
hope that one of them will not be able to land on the next turn.
Our huge guns are about to fire. We're in a better world now, or so it is said. Admiral Yamamoto sends his regards.
No other way I can do it. I mean, I did get 6 of them for now. I'm pretty much just racing
Be
down
victorious.
as much as possible. Alright, they had some kind of an armored counteroffensive, but
The Emperor await your order.
why do you have to keep on top of that thing? So now I can't even
Did you
attack
see
it
the
because of
size
these.
our gun? Load the gun. We're going to blow up some gaijins. Oh, I like
These
this
guys.
There is no honor in hiding inside an iron box. The enemy's will is broken.
At least with that long range gun.
The enemy cannot hide from us. We will show them the true power of the samurai. Enemy detected? Finally. For the Empire. The enemy fought well, but the victory is ours.
We're doing pretty well. So why can't I get supplies? Oh, this thing is too destroyed. Okay, so after the maritime hub is repaired here, then I'll be able to move forward. At this point, though, I do also need to send forces over to this area because the army will never really be able to do anything here.
We are the
Anyway.
instrument of the Emperor's will. Let us bathe in the wisdom
One
of
thing
our
at
God.
least that
Gaijin's insurance
I
shall
could
ensure their
potentially
death.
do.
Engage, number one.
Our spirit is strong, our blades are sharp.
Is take these objectives for myself,
I try not to cry with
which
tears of
obviously
joy
gets
when
these
it's
guys
scarce,
killed, but hey.
It is difficult.
At least I got some of the prestige for myself, and I'm quite
All
happy about
crews
that.
reporting. We are nobody, unseen and unheard.
So this is a supply point.
We are but an extension of the Emperor's will.
I could send them down to start taking the southern region.
Onward for glory.
At least some of
Karate
them.
Master can kill an enemy with a single hit. I would like to try. Gaijin's found. Gaijin's found.
They do have this area very heavily defended, also by these mountain ranges.
No enemy can exceed the range of our guns.
Really, you don't have any additional. I see now.
We are the iron hammer of the Emperor.
On the ground, everyone fears us.
So you don't get any additional artillery.
The warriors of the sky are at your command.
I have to say I'm a little bit at a loss as to
Our guns are all the enemy
what
is
to
close.
do
I can
here.
feel his fear.
And what I usually do in those situations is just do the easier parts
The sky
first.
is like an ocean, and we are its sharks. There are no enemy submarines in the area, right?
So you have a range of 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Need to get the carrier at least all the way out
Are
there.
new orders from our godly emperor?
So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But then that unit will certainly get destroyed. So I'm better off waiting.
With our aircraft, it is not necessary to come close to the enemy. We broke through the enemy defenses. New trophy.
I'll help the army a bit.
We bring the storm, firestorm. Behind us is the rising sun. Ahead is eternal glory.
Do you require assistance? Have a taste of our battle.
There we go. Let's move you at least up till here. I have to be careful with the supplies because they also don't have them.
Take this, you dirty rats. Your orders. Just show us the target.
We have silenced.
That area is under our control. For Japan.
Use anti-air.
We bring the storm.
Get a 0 at least.
Consider them dead.
Fish them off.
Already
Move
there.
back.
Are there new orders from our godly emperor?
Be careful with the bombs. Is someone observing?
Alright. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna end the video here.
Iron beasts of the Emperor await your order.
Because I'm just I'm gonna think about my movement for a little bit for now, and afterwards I'll be back, so in the next episode, of course. So for now, I want to thank you for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care, and see you then. Bye-bye.